Recruiting the best talent to your organisation should never be treated like a game of chance. That's the view of Cherie Curtis of Onetest, who says psychometric testing takes the guesswork out of the hiring process.
If we left everything to chance, there's a massive degree of risk. You don't know what cocktail you're going to end up with at the end of the day and how it's going to affect you. The idea behind psychometric testing in recruitment is to really consider, first of all, what do I need in the business? What do I need in this role? And then to try and find that within the individual you're bringing into the organisation.
Psychometric assessment, I think, is useful as a step in the process from a reflection perspective to test what you've picked up. Don't particularly like to use it primarily for yes, no, and we don't do that. It's more a case of are there development areas or are there any things that we've seen in the interview process that can be referenced back to what we're seeing from either the motivational side or from the actual competency side.
Vaughan of Optus says psychometric testing is particularly useful when recruiting staff at the executive level.
We will use it for sales and we'll use it for marketing. We use it for different parts of the business to just try and flesh into the set, from a sales perspective, about the motivators behind someone in terms of can they really establish a strong relationship, or do they have that drive for sale, or is it more of I manage a process around sales. So we use the psychometric testing to dig in specific competency areas.
Recruitment is a huge focus for us with a big organisation that's got a huge geographic spread across Australia. We face all the challenges that many businesses are facing across Australia. So in WA and Queensland we obviously have the mining boom to contend with and the challenges there. So we've had to be innovative in our approach.
But psychometric testing isn't just about finding the right person for the job. Cherie Curtis of Onetest says it's also an effective tool in identifying whether a candidate will fit into the culture of an organisation.
I think it's really important that we match the people we're bringing into the organisation to the culture of the business. We know that when you have a personal value set aligned with the culture of the organisation, it results in greater commitment of that individual. Greater commitment means higher levels of performance and productivity. There's a question we often face about, do we want to match candidates to the culture we have right now or to the culture we're aiming for? There's a delicate balance there. I think the key is to recognise if you're bringing people into an organisation, they have to match what exists, because if they're committed to something that's not yet created, they're not going to stay. If they're moving into an organisation that aligns to their own personal values, they are already committed and engaged with that group and that business.
This is Donna Sawyer reporting for HCTV.